Here we have Pam's first swim. So when we first started, forward head position, arms are pushing down into the water, and on breathing we see the legs dropping. And our kick is a lot bigger than we need, and it's going down. So if we kick into our draft zone, which is right within our body's depth, we're going to kick up more than we're going to kick down, because there's very little room to go down without hitting our drag zone. So here you've got your legs up nice behind you, head's looking down, arms are reaching lower. Really nicely done. So getting the hip to work, getting everything coordinated, takes a lot of focus, and holding that arm out on breathing, really nicely done. So here we are in the final. Notice how much more streamlined your body is here, a lot more connected through the core. Legs are nice and long, arms are longer. Everything's moving so much further per stroke here. You're not over rotating. The only thing we need to work on is the head lift and the arm recovery, and that's where that hip starts to sink, is just on that breath. Otherwise, everything's looking really good. So over the water, when you started, you're bringing the elbow high and behind you. Head's rotating, looking up for air. The pushing down you were doing before was what was keeping you up at the surface of the water. So now that we're trying to just extend that arm and not actually push down, we're going to end up having to stay at the surface of the water by not doing things that cause us to sink. So now that elbow coming up high behind you is enough to sink you in the water. So which is making you have to reach higher for air. So by keeping a chin tucked, you can start to come up to the surface of the water and not have to push down. So in your final video here, we've got the elbow sweeping wider. Really nicely done here. And notice your head came higher than it needed to get air there. So you're a lot closer to air than you were at the midpoint, and things are really coming together nicely. Nice and smooth. From the front, here what we're looking for is to make sure everything fits within the body's depth and that the arms are shoulder width apart. So we can see the hands slide into the center and push out. And if we watch here, that same tendency to push your arm out, notice there. So as you pull one back, you push the other one out to the side. So this is partly to counterbalance where your arm is going when it goes behind you. So what we want to do is just swing the arm wide and low and allow that lead arm to stay straight. This looks much better. So a little bit over on the left hand, but the right hand's coming in nicely. This one, much better stroke. Really, really good focus. Great work.